How many carnations do you think you're gonna get, Rocco?
Terry, it's almost the end of the period. I think we're out of luck.
Yeah, you're right. They did sell out pretty quick.
Trust me, there's nothing special about some flower with a piece of paper taped to it.
Look, it's not just about the flower. It's about the sentimental value.
You know what provides sentimental value? Getting through an entire show without a single mistake.
Well, let's give it a shot then. I'm Terry.
And I'm Rocco. Welcome to APN Show 17, Valentine's Edition.
Applications for the CSF membership based on the fall 2021 semester are now available in the CSF Google Classroom. Applications are only accessible to students who join their designated CSF Google Classroom. If you need more information about CSF, please visit the link down below. Remember to sign up using your school email, and applications close Friday, February 18 at 3:30 p.m.
Students around the world learn from books, and books are often at the center of a school's curriculum. But what would happen if a book is banned? Nicole digs deeper into an incident at a Tennessee middle school.
A Tennessee school board decided to ban the graphic novel Mouse because it is, quote, not good for their children. Mouse is a Pulitzer-winning graphic novel by Art Spiegelman, telling the story of his relationship with his father, a Holocaust survivor. The banning has caused some strong opinions to come forward.
I don't think that it should be banned. I understand the content can be kind of controversial, and parents might object to. Apparently, it came down to 8 curse words and to a depiction of nudity. I think that there needs to be a conversation about appropriateness rather than to just have a blanket ban of it. All it does is just kind of like incite more curiosity into it. I think that there's a lot of literature out there that sometimes parents will object to, but a lot of times it's because it's like things that are in it are taken out of context. But I think that with any controversial literature, it's what you do within the classroom. And I think that they need to respect the teachers that are teaching this curriculum and have those conversations with them. But we need to be able to study this. This is historical fact. I'd like to sugarcoat it, but there's no sugarcoating this period in history.
There are currently no banned books at Arcadia High School, according to the school librarian, Miss Will. The author of Mouse, Art Spiegelman, reacted to the banning by calling it absurd and sees it as a red alert. The official U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum has tweeted their response to the incident as well, stating that it is important for students to learn this history. While the banning of books can take away a student's right to learn historical facts, it is ultimately up to the school board and community to decide whether a book is appropriate for the classroom. Back to the anchors.
Feeling stressed or anxious at school? Well, your fellow peers at Arcadia High are here to help. The Wellness Center is now providing one-on-one peer counseling to help you get through whatever hard times you may be experiencing. Visit them on Instagram at Arcadia Wellness for more helpful tips to stay healthy.
Though history is dearly remembered every day, we come together this month not only to highlight, but celebrate the many remarkable achievements and impacts of African Americans. Here we bring you Jelani to share the roots of how Black History Month came about.
Ever since 1926, in the month of February, people come together to honor the rich, vibrant culture of African Americans.
For many years, racial oppression still stands as the biggest conflict of America's history. In 1926, however, where oppression was prevalent, a man named Carter Woodson took a stand in advocating for what is now Black History Month.
A man named Carter Woodson, who helped start the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, started Black History Week in the second week of February in order to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. So Abraham Lincoln, the president who's known for freeing the slaves, and Frederick Douglass, one of the most famous abolitionists in the pre-Civil War times. And then in the 60s, during the Civil Rights Movement, it morphed into a larger month-long celebration of African American history.
America is like a bubbling cauldron mixed with every culture. So in Black History Month, we not only celebrate Black history, but American history. With that in mind, back to studio.
Rocco, have a date on Monday? Oh, hey, yo, who's that from?
Well, actually, I do, as a matter of fact. My dentist scheduled me for the 14th this month.
No, you ignored my question.
Dude, you asked 2 questions, but don't worry about the carnation. We just got to get through the show.
Also, didn't you say that the carnations have no value?
First
Plus,
of all,
I met your Valentine's date, not your dentist.
well, first of all, this is $1 worth of flowers and paper. And I've heard too many rumors about awkward first interactions, so I stray away.
Speaking of awkward first interactions, let's head on over to our fellow Apaches to talk about their most awkward dates.
We went out to eat and he was on his phone playing Clash Royale the whole time.
I took her to KFC.
He had mad gas.
the person I went on the date with kept talking about his ex the whole time.
When I had it was in middle school a while ago, my boyfriend took me out on a date, and it was so bad we went to the movies and everything and dinner, and he made me pay for everything.
Sky Zone. Yeah.
No one want me, so I've never been on a date.
Dates, if they're not ripened properly, are not very tasty. But if you go to the luggage room in Pasadena, they have a bacon wrap date.
It was at a hospital, and it was very interesting. He was very disturbed. So was I, but yeah, it was pretty fun, actually.
So are you gonna eat the banana or? Probably not. I think I'm gonna toss it out. Okay.
Whoa! Before you trash that, Evergreen Club introduced new compost bins to Arcadia High School. Just dump your compostable materials into the bin, and the city waste department will pick it up and boom, compost.
I'd like to reduce my food waste, so what can I compost?
Well, for example, your banana and orange there are compostable, and your tray and paper napkin are also compostable.
Nice. Thanks for telling us about our new composting system.
No problem. Happy composting.
To anyone who's up for it, the counselors over at the Wellness Center have come up with the self-care challenge. The challenge takes place over 1 week, starting off with Mindfulness Monday, followed by Crafting and Creativity Tuesday, Workout Wednesday, Treat Yourself Thursday, and Friendship Friday. Each day you participate, make sure to send your post or story to Arcadia Wellness on Instagram for an entry into their raffle.
With all the romantic antics going on around the world, that brings up the question, where did this holiday come from? Well, here's Amish and Maryam with a short history lesson on the origins of Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, a day that is either crazy fun or crazy miserable. But have you ever wondered the history of how Valentine's Day became Valentine's Day? We went on a research black hole to bring you this. We first went to the very pleasant Mr. Kevin Marcour.
Valentine's Day actually originated as a pagan holiday back in the 3rd century by the Romans. They used to sacrifice goats and dogs and then beat women with the hides of the animals. And then they would sort of choose their mate based off of that. It was romanticized by people like Chaucer and Shakespeare.
Well, we didn't expect that. But there is a very positive side to Valentine's Day history. In 1797, an unnamed British man published a book called A Young Man's Valentine Writer, where he wrote suggestive romantic verses for guys who could not write their own. After that, paper valentines became very popular. They were cards with other sweet messages made in factories. By 1835, 60,000 paper valentines had been sent via post. Thank you, Mr. Marcour, and have a great Valentine's Day, Apaches. Back to you lovers in the studio.
All you sophomores with a sweet tooth, ASB will be hosting a bonding event where you can eat candy and decorate cue cards in preparation for Valentine's Day. Stop by the rally court today after school from 3:45 to 4:45. Supplies will be provided, but feel free to bring your own.
So Terry, have you heard any announcements for games? I've been dying to see a basketball game.
No clue. I don't watch sports.
Really? You don't like sports?
Well, I do like figure skating.
Oh, you know, that just reminded me. The 2022 Winter Olympics just started last week. The Super Bowl is also going to start on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I love the Olympics.
Me too. Let's head on over to Ronan for a closer look.
Hey Ronan, why did a football coach go to the bank?
To get his quarterback. Anyway, this Sunday is Super Bowl 56. The Los Angeles Rams and Cincinnati Bengals go head-to-head at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The Rams are making their 5th Super Bowl appearance since 2019. The Rams are led by head coach Sean McVay, with their star players quarterback Matthew Stafford, defensive tackle Aaron Donald, and wide receivers OBJ and Cooper Kupp. Zach Taylor, as the Bengals head coach for the past 3 seasons, is now leading the Bengals to a Super Bowl game with his key players, quarterback Joe Burrow, wide receiver Jamar Chase, and place kicker Evan McPherson. They are the only team of the conference finalists that have not won a Super Bowl, but nonetheless, both teams have made impressive playoff runs, and this should be an edge-of-your-seat kind of game. The 2022 Winter Olympics started on February 4th and is being hosted in Beijing, China. Currently, America has been awarded with 4 gold, 5 silver, and 1 bronze. This leaves them with a total of 10 medals. Congratulations to Nathan Chen for winning gold in men's single skating with his amazing jumps, Chloe Kim for a near-perfect run in women's snowboard halfpipe, Lindsay Jacob Ellis for her unchanging speed in women's snowboard cross, and our team for their amazing flips in mixed team aerials. Tune in at NBC or Peacock TV to support our teams. If you have school spirit and want to share it with others, then Pepsquad is perfect for you. Pepsquad consists of 3 categories. Cheer focuses on stunting and tumbling, Song is for all the dancers out there, and Flags is for the ones with great hand-eye coordination. If any of these pique your interest, the informational meeting will be held February 15th at 7 p.m. in the lecture hall on campus. This meeting is mandatory, so don't miss it if you want to try out. Although Arcadia sports have been somewhat uneventful this week, there will be a soccer game tomorrow at 3:30 against Temple City, and we will also be live streaming the baseball game at 11 tomorrow morning. Boys basketball is also having a game tonight at 7 p.m. at Providence High School in Burbank. Unfortunately, girls water polo lost 23-8 against Villanova Prep on Tuesday. Good job, girls, on a great season. That's all we have for sports. Stay strong, Apaches. Back to Rocco and Terry at the anchor's desk.
Oh, oopsies, we apologize, but there's another misplaced carnation at the bottom of the box, and it had your name on it, so...
Wait, really? Who's it from? From Rocco Feliciano. Thank you for being the best first co-anchor. Rocco?
Well, I couldn't bear to see you weep about your sentimental value anymore. Plus, I have to admit, you did a pretty good job anchoring.
Well, thanks, man. I guess that wraps up show 17. And if you, like me, are bored of looking at this outdated set behind us, visit our fundraiser at the link down below. All donations are greatly appreciated.
Make sure you follow all our socials down below and catch us on apachenews.aosd.net tomorrow as we live stream the opening day of Arcadia Baseball at 11 a.m.
This has been Terry
and Rocco. See you all next week.